Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Wachachodash, double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone at Woodwell. Shalom to the 144,000 elect men of the nation of Israel, and the rest of the elect destined to be saved under Brother Caleb from the GMS UK. London Forecasters camp back with another lesson to help edify those of which I spoke of. I always like to begin by saying that we are the real Hebrew Israelites. The real Israelites are your so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, Native Americans, West Indians and West Africans predominantly, but you will find Israelites that do look like the other nations, because we as a people have been scattered among all the nations throughout our various captivities. But if a sea line by your forefathers goes back to the man in the Bible that was named Israel, then you too are an Israelite no matter what you may look like, because Numbers chapter 1 verse 18 tells you that your nationality is determined by the lineage of your forefathers. So I wanted to do a lesson going into this verse here, this precept. This is James 4 and verse 7, and it says, "Submit yourselves therefore to the Most High, resist the devil and he will flee from you." Now I wanted to go into that because a lot of the spiritual battles that we face to actually take place in our minds, and Satan is the ultimate expert when it comes to psychological warfare. So we, in order to resist the devil and win the battle in our minds, we need to in order to win this psychological battle, the spiritual and mental battle, we need to resist the devil in our minds. So I wanted to go into this, reading it again. "Submit yourselves therefore to the Most High, resist the devil and he will flee from you." Let's go into the word resist here.
Strong's G 436, anthistemi, anthistemi.
Now that means to set oneself against, to withstand, resist, oppose, or to set against. So, yeah, to stand against, oppose, resist, withstand. So that's what we have to do. We have to resist these evil thoughts that come into our heads every single day. Now that means that we have to apply the scriptures, because what we need to do is, when we have thoughts, we need to filter them through the lens of the scriptures to see whether those thoughts are on point or not. And that's exactly what Yahushua did when Satan came to tempt him in the wilderness. He filtered Satan's words through the scriptures and resisted him. Let's get into that. Yeah, and then Yahushua is led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterwards hungered. And when the tempter came to him, he said, "If thou be the Son of the Most High, command these stones be made bread." So Satan came to Yahushua in his weakened state and tried to tempt him. How did he do it? Through these thoughts. And how did Yahushua resist him? But he answered and said, "It is written." There you go. See, we return to the scriptures. "It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Most High. Then the devil taketh him up to the holy city, and set him upon the pinnacle of the temple. And he saith unto him, If thou be the Son of the Most High, cast thyself down. For it is written, He shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone." How did Yahushua resist him? Again, through the scriptures. Yahushua said unto him, "It is written," again, "Thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy power." Again, the devil taketh him up to an exceeding high mountain, and showeth him all the kingdoms of the world, and the glory of them. And he saith unto him, All these things I'll give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Then saith Yahushua unto him, Get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, Thou shalt worship the Lord thy power, and him only shalt thou serve. And here's the point. Then the devil leaveth him, and behold, the angels came and ministered unto him. So after Yahushua resisted Satan 3 times, through using the Holy Scriptures, Satan was forced to flee from Yahushua for a season. Now, the Scriptures don't go into it, but it's possible that Satan came back and tempted him again at other times. But for that season, Yahushua resisted, and the devil fled from him. And it's no different with us, because the Scriptures say the servant is not greater than his master. So we too have to resist Satan when he comes to us to tempt us. Resist him in our minds, using the Holy Scriptures, and the devil will flee from us. That's how we win that spiritual battle. Because it's all too easy to just give into it. And that's what the majority of the people in the world do. They give into these wicked thoughts when they have them, and they don't use any kind of discernment or filter to their thoughts, and they just, I'll just do it, and then they become, as you say, lost in the source. They don't know what they're doing or why they're doing it, and they're making all kind of ill decisions in their lives and bringing about, further damnation upon themselves. Great case in point would be the LGBTQ thing. People thinking that they can do whatever the hell they want, men with men, women with women. People trying to change their genders because they think that these thoughts are their own, not realizing that it's the devil that's giving them these thoughts. And because they're not filtering them through the Scriptures, they're acting out on these thoughts, thinking that it's them and their own ideas and their own game plan, when really it's the devil coming to them and tempting them with these evil thoughts, and they're going out and acting upon it. So yeah, that's how we win that fight of resisting the devil, and it's a fight that we have to fight daily. It's not something you do once and one and done. It's a constant battle. That's why the saints are kind of wearied, because it's a constant grinding down of your spiritual defenses. But we have to stay strong in this battle, because there's no other way around it. We have to fight. That's the condition of the game. We have to fight. This is Ephesians 6, starting at verse 10. It says, Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armour of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Good point there is in verse 11, put on the whole armour of the Most High God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. So we need the armour. We need the armour. What is the armour? Let's read on to find out. Wherefore take unto you the whole armour of the Most High, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness. So truth is important. And how do we get the truth? We get the truth through the Holy Scriptures. That's why when lies come to us and we filter them through the Scriptures, we can see whether they're true or if they're lies or not. And with your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith you should be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. So how do you have that faith? By having faith in the Scriptures. Let's read that in the NLT verse 16. In addition to all of these, hold up the shield of faith, to stop the fiery arrows of the devil. That's a good point there. And take verse back in the KJV, verse 17, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto unto the perseverance and supplication for all saints. I'm going to read this, what I just read in the NLT. A final word, be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Put on all the armour of the Most High God, so that you'll be able to stand firm against all the strategies of the devil. There you go. Beautiful point. Read that again. Put on all the armour of the Most High God, so that you will be able to stand firm against all the strategies of the devil. For you are not fighting against flesh and blood enemies, but against evil rulers and authorities of the unseen world, against mighty powers in this dark world, against evil spirits in heavenly places. Therefore put on every piece of the Most High God's armour, so that you will be able to resist the enemy in the time of evil. Then after battle you will still be standing firm. Stand your ground, putting on the belt of truth and the body armour of the Most High God's righteousness. For shoes, put on the peace that comes from the good news, so that you will be fully prepared. In addition to all these, hold up the shield of faith to stop the fiery arrows of the devil. Put on salvation as your helmet, and take the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High God. Pray in the Spirit at all times and on every occasion. Stay alert and be persistent in your prayers for all believers everywhere. There you go. So that's in the NLT, and it goes back into the point that we need to resist the devil in order that he will flee from us. It's James 4 verse 7 again. James 4 verse 7 in the NLT. So humble yourselves before the Most High God. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. And that's the point of this lesson. So yeah, that rounds it out nicely. So Lord willing, that's been edifying. We need to resist. That's our power in this fight. Because if we give in, it's end of days, it's game over. So with that, giving all praises, honor and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, HaKodash. Double honours unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, and shalom to the 144,000 electmen of the nation of Israel and the rest of the elect destined to be saved. And I'll catch you on the next lesson. All dwelling shalom for now.